everyone, here is the third part of an easy piano tutorial for The Story of My Life, piano instrumental version by One Direction. So I'm going to start by assuming you've watched the first two tutorials. I'm going to start this tutorial by playing through the chorus, which is what we learned in the last tutorial, and then we're going to finish off with adding the middle 8th section and the final chorus for you guys today. So this is what we should have just learned in the video before. So you've got, and I'll be gone, gone tonight. The ground beneath my feet is open wide. The way that I've been too tight to nothing in between. That's where we left it. So if you were doing the full version, you'd go back to what we learned in the first tutorial. So that's the whole but we're not going to do that. We're going to keep going through to this, and I've been waiting for this time to come around. So imagine you've played through up to the end of the second chorus and you've just finished with story of my life. Then your right hand's going to play this. But baby, running after you is like chasing the clouds. Before you go back to the story of my life chorus, the lower version. So I play it for you one more time. You've got, and I've been waiting for this time to come around. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and baby, running after you is like chasing the clouds. So if you want to know the exact number of those notes, I would say think of the words that are being sung and play a note for each word. It's easier than sort of giving you random numbers of notes to play. But I will say you're going between, you're starting on and I've been, B flat, up to an E flat, down to a C, back to an E flat, up to an F. Those are the notes you're sort of hanging around. But baby, running after you is like chasing the clouds. At the very end you're going to go up to a G at the end of clouds. Left hand is playing an F and a C, waiting for this time to come around, go to a B flat and an F, but baby, back to an F and a C. Running after you is like chasing the clouds, back to a B flat and F. So if we put that all together, you've got then you're going to go to just like the chorus again, okay? But instead of playing, you're going to play it down here. So you've got the story of my life. I take her home. I drive all night to keep her warm, and time is frozen. And instead of Zen at the end of Frozen, you're going to play an E flat and an A flat, because it's like the build up to, so you get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, the story of my life. So just keep that going. It's like a build up into the last chorus, okay? So once your hand has come down here for the story of my life, your left hand is going to keep going with an E flat and a B flat. I take her home, down to an A flat and an E flat. Keep her warm in time and time and time. Sorry, to C and a G is frozen. And that's an A flat and E flat, those two black notes. So if I do that one more time, because I mucked that up, you've got E flat and a B flat, story of my life. I take her home, A flat and an E flat. I drive all night to keep her warm in time. C and G is frozen, or frozen. And that's where you're just going to give it some rhythm, you know, a bit of like hammer the keys. So if we put those together, you're going to have the same as the chorus you learnt before. If you want to experiment with it, as long as you're using the notes that we've discussed throughout this tutorial, you'll be fine. So like for example there I did the story of my life, I give her hope, I spend her love. Instead of playing these two, I kept these ones underneath, so it sort of just gives it a bit of a different sound, a little bit clashy, but then it will resolve and sound good again by the time you get to till she's broke inside. It will stop clashing. So it's a chance for you to experiment. After you've gone through that chorus, you've got the story of my life, I give her all, I spend her love until she's broke inside. The story of my life, the story of my E flat and an A flat, and then E flat and a B for life, and then you're at the story of my life, the story of my E flat and a G, story of my life, G and a B flat, then drop down to an A flat and an F, G and an E flat, D and an F, C and an E flat. So the story of my life. I'll leave that with you to practice, okay? So just keep skipping back this bit of the track, the tutorial. The story of my life. Happens twice. The story of my life. And then you're going to jump down to the story of my life. Your left hand there is going the story of my life. You're an E flat and a B flat. When you get to there, A flat and an E flat. And again. Second time we're going to come to a C and a G. And then back to an A and an E flat. Come to an E flat and a B flat. That's the plan. So if I play you the whole of that last story of my life after you've had frozen. Here we go. So you've got to an A flat and an E flat, then to a C and a G, back to an A flat and an E flat, and that's how it finishes. I hope that has been useful, guys. What I'm going to do is I'll do a full playthrough video that I'll put up after this, where you can have the whole thing played through for you. And then if you've got any questions or requests, drop them in the box below or leave me a message, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.